Hey, San Antonio, Raul Jimenez here with the Schrader Group, doing another segment with local experts here in San Antonio. We're blessed to have Phil Delgado with the agency of Goosehead.
Goosehead Insurance, the Phil Delgado Agency.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for being here. We hear a lot of stuff about what's going on in the housing market, but we never really see what's happening on other sides of this, the market as well. Phil's here to talk us a little bit about the insurance process.
Everyone who owns a home should have homeowners insurance. If you purchase your home through traditional lending, the mortgage process, your lender required you to purchase a home insurance policy.
Okay, so you've been doing this for a long, long time. What's the market look like right now?
Well, I'll tell you what, we've been doing this for 7 years, and home insurance has never been more expensive than it is today.
Really?
Okay. So first, gas went up. Then, of course, food went up.
Sure.
Well, over the last 12 months, the cost of home insurance has increased 50%. Okay. Last year, we were seeing average premiums of $1,200. Now we're looking at $1,800.
Wow.
Yeah, 50% increase.
So for my clients out there, what can we do to make sure that we're getting or shopping the best possible insurances out there?
Right. So no one wants to pay too much for home insurance or car insurance. So here's what we need to do to be sure that we are getting and paying the lowest rate for the strongest coverage. Number one, you've got to shop around. Okay, if you've been with the same insurance company for 5 years, it's time to call the Phil Delgado Agency or another local broker and shop your home and auto insurance. Number two, there is an advantage to using brokers. As a broker, me and my team at the Phil Delgado Agency are licensed and appointed with over 30 different insurance carriers. Yeah, so I'm an agent with Travelers, Nationwide, Liberty Mutual, Allstate, Farmers, Progressive. So what we can do is we can shop the market and find our clients the strongest coverage at the lowest price. So that's number one. Shop around, find a broker you know and trust. Number two, let's be sure that you're talking to an insurance agent who's asking thorough questions, because what we want to do is we want to uncover all available discounts. Okay. So you've got to, if you've got your roof replaced in the last 5 years, you need to call and shop your insurance because you can get a new roof discount. If an insurance agent needs to know your highest level of education, your occupation, these are all discounts. And most importantly, if your credit rating today is better than it was 5 years ago, shop your insurance. Credit is the number one weighted factor that determines the cost of home and auto insurance in the marketplace.
So when we go to close, the lender's like, you need to get your insurance binder and get everything put together. There's a lot of coverages and policies and things of that nature that are tied into it. What does all that mean to our local viewers?
Right. So when you're in the home buying process and your lender's telling you it's time to deliver a home insurance binder, all that means is they no longer need an insurance quote. They need an actual binder and evidence of insurance to put into the file to send to underwriters to get final approval on that loan process. A good question, and what we hear a lot is, well, tell me what the home insurance covers. What is it for? I've never bought a home before. So in its most basic sense, it covers the home, what you put inside your home, and it provides financial protection in the terms of liability insurance. Just like your auto policy offers liability in case you seriously injure someone in an at-fault accident, your home insurance actually has liability coverage as well. So home insurance covers your home, what you put inside your home, and your pocketbook. Now we can take that a step further, and someone says, okay, well, Phil, that's great, but what about coverages? What type of coverages? So there's dwelling coverage, which is the structure, roof, walls, flooring, cabinets. Sure. We like to focus on making sure your home is insured for the right amount. And in today's market, that could be anywhere from $133 to $250 a square foot. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so it's important that you work with an insurance agent who understands the property characteristics, looks at the quality of construction, and insures your home for the right amount.
Got you. Now, every once in a while we hear this, what is slab insurance? And of course, we know slab is the foundation to the home, but what exactly does slab insurance cover?
That's a great question. So on a homeowner's insurance policy, you're going to look at the coverage of the home. That's your coverage, your dwelling amount. You're going to look at your deductibles. How much is going to be my out-of-pocket cost in the event of a claim or a loss? You're going to look at payout, replacement cost versus actual cash value, and you're going to look at endorsements, right? Because next to wind and hail, water damage is the most common type of claim in Texas. And there's 4 types of water coverages in Texas. The first one is the only one that comes standard on a homeowner's policy. The next 3, an agent has to add and charge extra for, which is why some don't do it. One of those 3 coverages is water foundation coverage. So there's a misconception. There's no such thing as foundation insurance in Texas. Shifting, cracking, expanding. What there is coverage for are the plumbing systems within that slab. If those plumbing systems fail and that leaking water damages the slab, water foundation coverage will help cover the cost of accessing that slab, that leak, repairing the slab, etc. So very important on older homes, mid-age homes. It's something that at the Phil Delgado Agency we include on all our insurance policies. Client's going to have to twist our arm and explain to us why they want that coverage removed.
Gotcha. Okay. And I mean, shifting gears a little bit, we have a lot of rivers and natural bodies of water here in San Antonio, around surrounding areas. Sometimes we don't get much rain, so it gets a little drier. But what would flood insurance cover?
Great question. So flood insurance is always a separate policy, right? So your homeowner's policy will cover water that originates from inside the house, what we call the premise. Flood insurance is damage caused by rising water entering your house from the outside, usually an inundation of 2 or more acres of land that is normally dry.
Okay.
And flood insurance can be extremely expensive. So while y'all guys are shopping for homes, be sure that your realtor asks and finds out, is this house in a flood zone or not? It's something to do early on in the process, and actually when you're deciding and considering whether to put in an offer on a property or how much to offer on a property, you've got to know how much the flood insurance is going to cost. And the first step is to understanding, is this in a high-risk flood zone or not?
So shifting gears a little bit, we are blessed to work with a lot of first-time home buyers. With that being said, what should they be looking out for? Obviously, the lender is going to push in one direction, whether it be new construction versus pre-existing. But what should they be looking out for? What kind of questions should they be asking their lender/insurance broker?
Great question. Great question. So number 1, never buy homeowners insurance without talking to an agent. In the real estate industry, it sometimes lenders will ask clients, hey, Raul, this is your first time buying a home? I got some insurance agents I work with. You want me to get you some quotes for your home insurance? That's a big no-no. No one should allow someone else to choose the coverage and protection on the largest investment they're going to buy in their lifetime. So number 1, be sure you talk to an insurance agent. They're not only going to be able to find out what's important to you. Hey, what's important to you when it comes to this insurance program? They're going to be able to uncover the discounts that we spoke about previously. And it's going to end up saving you money in the long run, including bundling your auto insurance.
Right.
So that's one of the biggest discounts is the auto insurance. But if I never talk to you, I don't know what kind of car you drive. You'll be stuck with State Farm, and I'll switch you to another carrier for the home. State Farm, when we remove the package discount from their auto, your rates are going to go up. So it's never a good idea to purchase insurance without talking to a licensed insurance agent, right? Another thing, folks, your parents have been with State Farm and USAA for years. When you come and shop with a broker such as myself who does a thorough job and has over 30 carriers, you're going to get a lower price. Don't be alarmed when the price I offer you is half the price what State Farm or USAA is offering you. There's nothing wrong. This is the way the system works. We shop the market, we uncover all available discounts, and you save $500 to $1,000 a year on your insurance program. That's the way it should work.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And that's a great point. Phil handles all my personal business, my investment properties, everything that we have. And he pulled that to the forefront really quick, and I'm glad you have, because now he's earned and for the right reasons earned my business and all my clients that we can push that way. Switching gears a little bit, we find a perfect house. The roof looks like it's had better days. Some of the tools that we use as agents is to try to discover a little bit more. Obviously, we get the seller's disclosure, but it doesn't really tell us the truth about what's going on with the home. What exactly is a clue report for the viewers out there?
Great. That's a great question. A clue report. We like to say, get a clue. So there's a reason that everyone who buys a home wants to get a pre-sale inspection, right? And every credible realtor is going to recommend that a buyer connects with a pre-sale home inspector and gets an inspection on this home. Why? Because it's the largest investment that someone's going to make in their lifetime. So they want to kick the tires. They want to know as much as possible about this property. They want to uncover the unknown.
Sure.
So that's what an inspector does. They check the outlets. They check the toilets that are flushing. They check the AC unit. Those are things that we can see, right? So as an insurance agent, one thing that I can do for my clients and for our realtor partners is generate what's called a clue report. So a clue report is going to it's going to show any claims that a seller has filed and that have been reported over the last 5 years. So that roof that looks 20 years old, let's say the hailstorm in 2016 blew through the neighborhood, that clue report will show, hey, there was a hail claim on April 12th, 2016, and $20,000 was paid out. So we want to be sure that there's a new roof up there that may be 6 years old. Okay, it'll show water damage claims. Let's say during the freeze of 2021, leaking pipes, right? Water damage, $15,000. Well, as a home buyer, you want to ask the seller, hey, I was shopping for insurance and it came to my attention that you guys filed a $15,000 water claim in 2021. Can you share with me what happened and how it was repaired? Right. Absolutely a fair question. So at the end of the day, this clue report, it's designed to uncover more, remove the unknown, to provide buyers the comfort and confidence necessary to confidently complete a transaction. And as a realtor, it's free to you guys. It's part of the partnership that we provide, the value add. Anytime that we can add value and offer more than our competitors, well, then we become unique and we differentiate ourselves. And at the end of the day, that's why the Schrader Group is top in the city. Going above and beyond, right? Right here.
It's great partnering with the right people, and you've definitely been a great partner with us. Have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you soon.